Guys, Clash Magazine here, Benicassim 2013. We're here with good friend of Clash Magazine, Jake Bugg. Previously on our April issue, one of our best-selling issues in fact, and also highlighted in our 2012 Ones to Watch, and we're very proud to see you at the top of your game now.
Thanks for the support, you know.
Right.
So it's a nice magazine. I buy it anyway.
Do you? Well, thanks for that.
Nice one. I was going to ask you about Glastonbury. You just played Glastonbury. Last year it was the introducing stage, this year the pyramid stage, supporting the Stones.
Yes.
Massive jump in a year, a lot has happened. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, well, you know, it was a bit mad like playing a smaller stage and then to, you know, be on the pyramid stage, but you know, that's the way it is, and you know, but I was shocked to see how many people were there, and you know, I couldn't see the back of the crowd, which was a mad feeling. And
did you meet the Stones? Did you get to meet them? Talk to them?
I met Ronnie Wood when I supported them at Hyde Park, which was cool. You know, they seem like nice guys, and you know, it's just a pleasure to you know, be on before a band like that.
Yeah, awesome. And what about you've been recording in Malibu, I hear.
Yep.
Yeah, Rick Rubin's studio. Also, Chad Smith did some, you know, drums in there and stuff. What was that experience like? Was it like?
Well, I didn't know who Chad Smith was at the time, and you know, I've heard of Rick Rubin, but I didn't really know how renowned he was. So you know, I just went in and met this guy with a beard, and you know, some guy that had his cap on backwards who plays drums, and you know, when he started playing, you know, I thought, hang on a minute, he's pretty good. And but you know, it was just because I wasn't really in awe of anyone, it gave me an opportunity just to go into the studio and just to be able to play music, and it's kind of like a holiday for me. And after all these festivals, I go back there to Malibu to finish it off. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You just come back today from playing in your hometown. Big moment.
Yeah. I headlined my hometown yesterday, which was a big moment yesterday, and you know, crazy to see a familiar face in the crowd. I saw one girl on someone's shoulders, like singing all the songs, and I went to school with her for 5 years, and I remember her saying, "I'll never listen to your music."
Wow.
Yeah, and then she was singing all the songs.
Amazing.
Did you identify her in the crowd?
No, I think she knew what I knew.
Are you still based in Nottingham, or are you based in London now? I mean, you're travelling loads.
Yeah, I'm still based in Nottingham. You know, London will be more convenient logistically for work, but you know, I'm not even really there much anymore. So,
yeah. You were in Japan recently as well.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was incredible.
Fans holding your, you know, signs with your name.
Yeah, it was pretty mad. You know, where they're holding gifts for you and that. And I go to Australia tomorrow, and I go to Japan after that again. So I'm looking forward to that.
And there's an American tour coming up, and some UK dates as well.
Yeah.
I was going to also, I just wanted to find out about the writing process. You co-write with a couple of people, and how do you feel? I mean, do you feel like it's a bit of a struggle? You have to kind of, you know, ask them to back off and let you do more of the writing, and you know, how does it feel? Is it comfortable? They give you complete creative freedom?
Well, you know, I think I have to be like cynically open-minded in the fact that you know I have to understand that, you know, these writers that I'm writing with, you know, they've experienced and they've been doing it for a long time, and I'm young, I've got a lot to learn from them, but also, you know, I also have to, you know, say, no, I want it like this, you know, it's my song, you know. I'll never sing a song that, you know, I don't feel I have some connection with. You know, if I walk into the studio and some guy's written a load of lyrics out for me, I'm like, no, I mean,
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, let's start over again, that's not happening to me.
Great. Have you played many festivals in Spain already?
Actually, no, this is my first time to mainland Spain, actually.
Oh, wow.
I like what I've seen so far. It's very hot, but, you know, it's a very nice setting, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just in terms of the US tour, I'm really intrigued by the influences, and I don't want to ask anything cliched about, you know, the true influence of your music, but Nashville, there's a lot of stuff going on coming out of Nashville at the moment. You know, Kings of Leon have got their own label set up there. Have you any intent in sort of hitting that part of the world? Or?
I was there for a little bit, and I wrote with a few songwriters, you know, just to go and try it out. And I wrote with one guy, you know, it was pretty cool. And me and Ian went over for a little trip, and then I was in Malibu, and then I went to Nashville and met a few songwriters, and a lot of them, like, you know, not all of them, you know, some were cool guys, but I found like some of them, you know, they like seemed complacent, and it was just another day in the office for them, you know, and like, you know, you walk in, it's like they've already got a song, and I'm like, no, mate, I'm not just gonna sing that song. Let's pick up some guitars and, like, you know, write a tune, and then some of them were cool, and then went to Memphis after that and went to Sun Studios to record some of the things we'd written. So that was a pretty amazing experience.
How much of an influence does that sort of Elvis type territory have?
Oh, you know, like, it's just a legendary studio, you know, all Jerry Lee Lewis. I played a festival in Memphis and Jerry Lee Lewis went on after me on the same stage.
Wow.
So I went side stage to see him, and that was pretty special,
cool.
man.
Yeah, incredible. Well,
Okay,
that's good
I
for
think
me.
we can't wait to watch you at 9:30 tonight.
Oh, well.
And have a great time. Enjoy, you know, the last day of Benicassim Festival 2013.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Is it the
Jake.
last day? Oh,
It's the last day.
innit?
We've been
Don't know
here
what
since
day it is
Thursday.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 days.
Brilliant.
Have
Thanks,
a
Jake.
wonderful trip, mate, and thank you so much for your time.
Jake Bugg, everyone.
Jake Bugg, everyone. Thank
Thank you.